All right, guys, we are back for another episode. A little bit earlier than I thought. Mixed up my rounds a little bit, but FCS Bay in the Europa League playoffs. Super important one here. Hopefully, we go ahead, pick up a win, get ourselves in the Europa League. We've got a fully fit squad, so hopefully things turn out. We did take on between episodes. Iger finally got that quarterfinal game in, and it was a 5-0 win, a very comfortable win. Garrison got 2 goals. John Gunnar Kjartansson got 2 goals to put him up with the 20 goals this season. And Paolo De Pauli finally got his first goal for this senior team. Heitharsson got 2 more assists. Brilliant performance from him. You can see there Matthias Jorgensen making his debut, got an assist, did really well. Holmsteinson did well. Berardi had a great game. I mean, you can see I used a lot of young players as well off the bench, a fully rotated squad, which is good considering we play Thursday, Sunday, and then Tuesday, Thursday. Got a lot of games in quick succession. I'm going to probably be rotating very heavily in that KR game, but we are not there yet. We are here, FCS Bay. First leg, we're going with a strong 11 as we pretty much can get. Pesci, Oxenen, Jamwego, Thorholsen, Mambo, Ragnarsson. Danielson's going to come in instead of Nurk. Jeffs and Di, Juve Arneson, and Ernestus up top. A lot of very key players in and around the squad. Very happy with how things are going out so far. Hopefully, we go ahead, pick up a win here in this Europa League playoff round. We definitely can. FCS Bay are a good side, but we can definitely take them down. Juve Arneson, 20 minutes on the clock. Juve Arneson's ball to the back post. Ernestus' header can't quite get there. Churcell is able to head it out. Toma Thorholsen stepping in and looking to launch another attack, but Ndi loses out. Mikulescu. Cuchiero's in. Cuchiero's efforts over Pesci's goal. And now for a goal kick. First real chance of this game goes to FCS Bay. Ndi's got a little bit of space there. Gets it back to Jess. Ernestus, great effort there, but Torvanu is able to make a good save. Keep things at 0-0. And we hit halftime at 0-0. Very quiet game from both sides. Not much really happening here in Romania. Not much really happening. No real great quality chances. But we can definitely step things up. Ernestus has not had a good game. So if it continues, Kjartansson comes on and gets his chance. Torvanu look to play long. 5 minutes into the second half. Still quite early into the second half here. Ragnarsson heads it down. Danielson. Good ball over to Oxenen. Has a run on. Fullback playing it in. And Ernestus the flick on. And Ernestus with a big header. And puts us in front 1-0. A huge goal for the Lithuanian. Oxenen doing great. Take on Pajarayu. Whipped into a nice little good near post spot, and Marcinkevicius is able to put us in front 1-0. FCS Bay with the throw in, good attacking position. Piranyu, shoot, has a hit. Flag has gone up. Don't exactly know who was offsides, but Pesci was able to make a solid save there. Ball's back to the goalkeeper. A little over a quarter hour to play. Still not too much happening from either side. Garrison, Danielson looked to find Holmsteinson in that left-hand channel. Drops it back to Garrison. Gets past Mikulescu. Towards the byline. Plays it in low. And Kjartansson's put it in from about a yard out. And puts us in front 2-0. A huge goal. A huge goal to put us in front 2-0 here in Romania. Give us a little bit more breathing room as we head to the second leg. As you can see, Kjartansson just runs right in front of Cerso and the goalkeeper and is able to just put it into that near post. And we lead 2-0. Great work from the subs to link up and create that goal. And there it is. That's full time. The 2-0 win is a huge one in this first leg in the Europa League playoff round. It is a big one. Besiktas lose to Trevana in a big upset there. Other than that, a lot of very normal looking score lines. Maybe Utrecht losing to Sarajevo. but a big result for us. A 2-0 win in Romania against FCSB puts us 1 foot into the Europa League phase. Alright, here we go. Vikingur in the Icelandic Cup. Gonna make a few changes, not too many though. Agati comes in, Ingvarsson and Nurk also both come in. Other than that, it's still a very strong team here. Hopefully we go ahead, pick up another win. Actually, I'm going to make a few changes just to the bench. Berardi's going to come on instead of Aronson. Other than that, Garrison will come in for Tharson. But yeah, hopefully go ahead, pick up a win. This is a cup semifinal, so hopefully we can go ahead, get ourselves into another Icelandic Cup final and continue on having our good momentum as we head into the Europa League second leg. Aron Bjornsson with the goal kick, still inside the opening 10 minutes in this cup semi-final. Agati doing well to step in and win it. Nurk clipped up to Agati again. Whipped, back post, Juvid Arnason headers in. And it's 1-0 lead for us inside 10 minutes. It's a great goal. It is a big one. And we do lead. And we are already looking to get our way into this cup final. Header at the back post. Juvid Arnason this time, not out Garrison. And we lead 1-0. Pesci to take the goal kick. Moving it up to Gigi Ingvarsson and over to Agati. Jeffs. Loses out to Dorson, but Ingvarsson doing well to win it back. NDI. Ernestus. Agati got plenty of space. Plays it in. And Ernestus puts us in front 2-0. Quarter hour gone. We lead 2-0. Lucas Agati with 2 assists from right back. Great start to the game for Agati on that right-hand side. And a brilliant ball in. Just a nice, easy finish for the Lithuanian striker. And we lead 2-0. Ndiaye wins it, but he loses out to Siverson. Borthorsson. Agati doing well once again. He's having a great game. Jeffs. Ernetsis. NDI. Juvid Arnason's got space. He's played it on to Nurk. And Nurk has put it in the back of the net. Is it going to be offside though? It looked close. I believe at this point it will indeed stand. And it's going to be 3-0. I thought Juvid Arnason was going to take it himself. NDI putting him in behind. Dorkelson keeps Nurk on. And Nurk's able to put it past Aron Bjornsson. And we lead 3-0 early in this game. Vikingur though will look to get a goal back immediately and continue to keep themselves in this game in the Icelandic Cup. But Jamwego stepping in really well there to win it. Thorhalsson, the captain of this side, leading once again from the back. Mambo, Juvid Arnason, Nurk, Juvid Arnason again. Getting past Kone brilliantly, but then stops and loses it out to Kone. Sar. Policarpio. Siverson. Over to Sar again. The right back. Moves it up to El Ouansadi. Taking on Mambo. Sar getting past Nurk into the box. His effort's up and over. Pesci's goal not really troubling him at all. Varson. Up to Agati. And Jeffs. Still Jeffs, and now back to Agati. Looking for Jeffs again, but it's bounced quite comfortably. And fortunately for Agati, it's into the box. It's NDI, and it's eventually headed away by Sar and further away by Policarpio. As Vikingur once again escape, conceding again. Borthorsson will clear it. Mambo to throw it in to Nurk. Mambo again. Juvid Arnason. Nurk. Cleared away. Agati's header to Jeffs. Great touch. Jeffs smashes it in, and it's 4-0 before we hit halftime. It is a huge lead for us in this cup semi-final. Vikingur don't really know what is hit on in this one. Agati being the center of it all. 3 assists now for the right back. And Jeffs another goal to his mark for the season. And that's going to take us to halftime at 4-0. Jyve Arnesen, Ernestus, Nurk, and Jeffs, 4 different goal scorers, but 3 assists for Agati, 1 for Jyve Arnesen. Absolutely dominated them on every asset of this game. Aron Bjornsson up to Thorkelson. Borthorsen looking to switch, but Mamo doing well to win that header. Holmsteinsen coming in for NDI. Jyve Arnesen getting past Gunnarsson. It's Jyve Arnesen ball effort. Kind of a shot cross there as Aron Bjornsson is able to hold on to that one from Jyve Arnesen. Nurk, Mambo, Borholsen, Mambo, Nurk, moving it up to Holmsteinsen. Now over to Ingvarsson. Holmsteinsen, Mambo. Jyve Arnesen's got a bit of space. Played all the way across to Jeffs. It's a great ball from Jyve Arnesen, and Jeffs has his second of the game, and it's 5-0. It is a huge goal. His second of the match for Jeffs. And we are surely into the cup final at this point. Agati with the free kick at the hour mark. 30 minutes left to play. See this game out. Let's clear the way. Nurk will pick it back up. Move it on to Yamwego. Hand the center back do something. He cuts inside on his left foot. And Roger Yamwego has just scored with a brilliant goal. He's rarely scored much at all in his career, and that's okay. He's a center back. He's done well at center back. But quite uncomfortable position for Yamwego. Just a little body feint past Halkson onto his left foot. And he's able to put it in past Aron Bjornsson, and it's 6. Garrison with the corner. Looking to the near post, but it's a poor one. Nobody's there. Holmsteinsen up to Odd Garrison. Clip to the back post, looking for Kjotsensen to head it away. Gotze picks it back up. Moves it to Nurk. Holmsteinsen. His effort is just wide of the post. Aron Bjornsson. 8 minutes left to go in this match. Can Vikinger find a goal back to break our clean sheet? Can we find a 7th goal? Jeffs, Kjotsensen, Holmsteinsen moves it to Odd Garrison. He's got sprint base, and it is Odd Garrison for 7. We've really run all over Vikinger today. Don't know what has happened to them today and this season. They have really struggled, and we've really made them pay in this cup semi-final. And we lead 7-0 with under 10 minutes left to play. We're into stoppage time as Pesci comes out, gathers this ball, moves it up to Berardi. He'll play it all the way across, looking for Agati. He's headed it down. Jeffs. Holmsteinsen. Still Holmsteinsen, now up to Odd Garrison. His effort, it's in, and it's an 8th goal right at the end of this match. This might be a club record scoreline. An 8-0 game. Wouldn't have expected to come against somebody like Vikinger, who have just been playing European knockout round, playoff rounds. But it is an absolutely thumping result from us. They have no idea what hit them. We probably don't even deserve that on a 3.06 XG. They had an awful time of it though. But 8 goals, you can see here, Ernestus with a goal, Jyve Arnesen goal, 2 assists, Odd Garrison 2 goals, Holmsteinsen 2 assists, Jeffs with 2 goals, Nurk a goal and assist, Yamwego with a goal, and Agati with 3 assists. It is a huge result. I mean, a huge scoreline. An unbelievable one. No one would have expected it to happen that way. Can I find the club records to see if don't even know where to find club records anymore. Club history, club records in results, modern day biggest wins 11-0. So it is not the biggest win. They previously in 2017 won 11-0 in the Icelandic Cup against Africa. So it is not the largest margin or the most goals we've scored, but it is definitely a huge scoreline, and one that really raises a lot of eyebrows. Alright, guys, I went ahead. I played this KR game. Didn't do the live comms for it because I expected a kind of a poor result. This was the squad. I mean, we started with Homsteinsen, Nurkite, Darson, Odd Garrison, Kjartansson, Finn Bogason in there, Aronson, like a very, very rotated side. And we should have won this game, really, still. But we end up suffering our first loss of the season in the league. Really kind of frustrating one because we were very close to winning it. But that just means that we have a little bit more hopefully, a little bit more legs in us for this FCS Bay game. Exactly why I rotated the squad as much as possible. So we can have a good of a team, as fit of a team as possible for this Europa League game, given the fact that the league is very, very much wrapped up for us already. I mean, we have a game in hand and are 12 points ahead of Valor, who sit in second place. I mean, some of these sides, Bretterblick have finally launched their way forward. So have Vikinger. Keflavik right down here towards the bottom of the table. Expect them to start making a little bit of a push forward. But, Hotterhugenstjerne and Fylkir all battling to survive at the bottom of the table. But FCS Bay game, FCS Bay time. At home, it's a big one. So let's go ahead. Let's pick this squad and get into this game. Politic loses out. Thorholsen. Juve Arneson doing well to get past Mikulescu and moves up to NDI. Over to Agati on this right-hand side. Ball is in. It's to Jeffs. And Jeffs has put us in front 1-0 in the night. Inside 10 minutes. It's a huge goal in this game and in this tie to really look to stamp our mark in the Europa League for this season. Agati marauding down that right. Bounced its way back to Jeffs, and he has put a brilliant finish on it and put us in front 1-0. Maxim, the goalkeeper, will play long. Engazana, Pantea. FCS Bay looking for a relatively quick response. Over the top to Cucchiero. He's got some space, and he's put it in underneath of Pesci. And Janis Cucchiero has brought FCS Bay back into this game, equaling or level on the night. 2 goals down still on aggregate from that first leg. But a dangerous ball straight in behind our defense. And it's 1-1 on the night. Pesci with the goal kick. Can we retake the lead? Ernestus heads it down brilliantly to Jeffs. Switch all the way over to Juve Arneson. Got options in the middle. And it's going to be Ernestus. And with an unbelievable header off the bar and in. And we've immediately responded from being drawn level to retaking the lead. And it's 2-1. It's disallowed. I don't know who's offsides there. It's got to be Ernestus on the cross. It is indeed just, but it is indeed. Really frustrating. I thought we were in Mikulescu. Simeon on this left-hand side. Padraru cleared away by Thorholsen. Mikulescu, Cucchiero. Mikulescu's got space, and Mikulescu's put FCS Bay in front. And all of a sudden, this game has started to get very nervy. Ball across, cleared away. Danielson over to Mambo. Into NDI. NDI's put it in. It's going to go to a VAR check. He looked to be offsides, but we'll see how it looks. See what the verdict says. VAR is going to disallow this goal as well. Another frustrating one. Yamwego moves it up to Mambo. We're looking to get back level at this point. Ragnarsson. Agazzi has a little bit of space. He's isolated. Fouls in and it's cleared away. Maxim past the half-hour mark. Agazzi, though, uncontested, gathers that one in. Over to NDI. Ball across, bounced around, and FCS Bay are able to scrape it clear once again. Agazzi. Ball in, dangerous ball, and it's cleared again. And it's going to be halftime. It's a 2-1 deficit on the night. We hold on 3-2 across the two legs, but a very even game. We probably shouldn't be behind on the night. We got to pick it up, start putting the ball in the back of the net. We've had chances. We've just not capitalized on them. You've got Arneson to take the corner kick. Looking at the near post with the Holson, but it's headed away. And DI knocks it back down. This one's to the back post, and this one's just gone wide from Aneshtis, the back post on the header. Ragnarsson, Danielson, over to Mambo, and up to Juve Arneson, who gets past Panzea. Juve Arneson doing well. Moves it to Danielson and over to Mambo. Just under an hour played here, and this header at the back post from Kjartansson is nowhere close to going in. We're starting to put that pressure back on again. Agazzi to whip it to the back post, looking for Ragnarsson, but it's headed away. Nurk picks it up for Holson. NDI. Yamwego. Thorholson again, keeping some possession, trying to find something. NDI has a effort himself, and it's just gone wide. He could have taken space. Decided to have a hit, and it's just gone wide of the post. A little over 10 minutes left to play. Thorholson. Yamwego. Up to Nurk. Moves it up a little bit further. Garrison on the left with Holmsteinson. Look to switch this ball. Does so brilliantly over to Jeffs, who finds himself isolated. Gets past Padreu, but it's going to be given for offsides. I thought he won the foul, but it was given for offsides. There's a good chance there for us. Goes to Began. Oksinen, Thorholson and Nurk. Holmsteinson. Oksinen. Jeffs. Jeffs with it still, clipping it up over the top to Garrison. Garrison with 1-on-1. Garrison gets it back, gives it to Mambo. His efforts, taking a deflection and saved by Maxim. Out for a corner kick. Only a few minutes left to play. And that's going to do it for full time. We fall at home in Iceland 2-1, but we advance past this one. The first leg was well good enough. We had plenty of chances to go ahead and actually get the winner in this tie. We failed to do so, failed to find that extra goal, and we lose the night, but we advance to the Europa League phase, where our first four fixtures are showing as Sheska Sofia, Asa Saint Etienne, who have climbed back up from the depths of French football to make it back into European football. Shamrock Rovers in there as well as Club Brugge. See if we can find our other games. There's Shamrock Rovers. PAOK, the Greek side, Ferencváros as well. Eintracht Frankfurt's going to be a very tough game. And then Legia Warszawa. There's definitely a lot of winnable games there, if we're being honest. A lot of winnable games. So hopefully we go ahead, find some success in the soon future there. When is the youth intake? 15 days ago. Let's end today's episode with the youth intake. So when the youth intake comes in, we'll be back. And as I hit stop, a transfer offer from Bologna comes in for Holmsteinson. Really frustrating, honestly, because It's just, I don't know. See how much we can get. 1 million, they're saying. He is okay with me waiting till $1 million transfer offer comes in for him. So if somebody wants to make that offer, they can. A lot of transfers being made at the very last moment, which is kind of unfortunate. Vasilyev as well. I'm going to try and reject that one. He's interested. He's also content to stay, so we'll keep him here. I'm guessing the Italian transfer window is ending here. All right, we are not going to end actually on the youth intake because that is going to be the day after our first Europa League game of the season in the league phase. So we will wait. We shall wait on that. That'll be next episode. So make sure you guys like and are subscribed so you guys know when that next video goes live. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see everybody in the next episode.